Have you ever noticed that as we get older, some things seem to become more difficult? You may have felt that your energy isn't what it used to be, or that aches and pains last longer. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of us, when we enter our 70s and 80s, begin to notice these small changes that can affect our quality of life. But there is one important thing you should know. Not everything goes downhill from here. In fact, there is a lot you can do to maintain your health, feel stronger, and even live longer, even as you enter your 80s and beyond. Today, we're going to talk about a very important issue for anyone over 75. Understanding why most deaths in this age group occur, and more importantly, what you can do to prevent them. Believe me, basically 99% of deaths after 75 are related to just 5 main causes. But don't worry, this is not to scare you. In fact, this is very helpful information because knowing these risks gives you the tools to avoid them. In this video, we will go over the 5 main causes of death in older adults, and we'll talk about simple steps you can take to maintain your health and avoid these risks. The key is to understand how small habits and lifestyle choices can make a big difference in your life. Let's start with the first cause, heart disease. They say the heart is the engine of the body, and like any engine, if it's not well maintained, it can break down. Heart disease remains one of the leading causes of death in older adults. But the good news is, this is an issue that we can do a lot to prevent. You've probably heard that smoking and excessive drinking are bad for the heart, but there are other lifestyle factors that play a major role in heart health, factors like diet, physical activity, and stress. Let's talk about diet first. As we age, our metabolism slows down, and our bodies may not process food as efficiently as before. This means that if you continue to eat the same way you did when you were younger, you might gain weight or develop high cholesterol, which can lead to heart disease. So, what can we do to change this? First, focus on a diet rich in whole foods, things like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods are packed with nutrients that support heart health. Try to avoid processed foods as much as possible, especially those high in sugar and unhealthy fats, as they can clog arteries and increase the risk of heart disease. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day is essential to keeping your heart functioning well. As we get older, we may not feel thirsty as often, but our bodies still need water to maintain good circulation and support heart function. Now, let's talk about physical activity. I know, sometimes it's hard to find the motivation to move when you're feeling tired or your body feels stiff. But trust me, even light movement can help reduce the risk of heart disease. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Just a brisk 20-minute walk every day or doing some light stretching and yoga at home can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease. And the best part, you don't have to spend too much time on this. Just a quick daily walk can make a big difference for your health. And finally, let's not forget about stress and its impact on heart health. Chronic stress can damage the cardiovascular system, raise blood pressure, and increase the risk of heart attack. To help reduce stress, try practicing deep breathing exercises, meditation, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of tea and focusing on your breath. Taking time for yourself every day can help relax both your heart and mind. So to summarize the first habit for protecting your heart, focus on a healthy diet, keep your body moving, and find ways to manage stress. These simple habits can make a huge difference in reducing your risk of heart disease. Now that we've talked about heart disease, let's move on to another major health risk, stroke. A stroke occurs when the blood flow to a part of the brain is interrupted, either due to a blocked artery or a ruptured blood vessel. Like heart disease, stroke is something we can prevent with the right lifestyle choices. Stroke is often linked to high blood pressure, which is a silent killer. Many people don't realize they have high blood pressure because it doesn't have obvious symptoms. But high blood pressure can put great pressure on your blood vessels, causing damage over time. So, how can you keep your blood pressure stable? First, make sure to check your blood pressure regularly with your doctor. If your blood pressure is high, your doctor will help you figure out the best plan of action, which may involve medication, dietary changes, or lifestyle adjustments. In addition to monitoring your blood pressure, a healthy diet can also help reduce your risk of stroke. Foods rich in potassium, such as bananas and leafy greens, can help regulate blood pressure. And once again, staying physically active is very important. Physical activity keeps your blood vessels flexible and your heart healthy, both of which help reduce the risk of stroke. So, we've covered heart disease and stroke. Now, let's continue exploring another health risk: cancer. Many people think that cancer is an unavoidable part of aging, but that's not true. While some types of cancer tend to become more common as we age, there are many lifestyle changes you can make to reduce your cancer risk. Take, for example, Mrs. Susan, 72 years old, who has always maintained a fairly healthy lifestyle but hadn't paid enough attention to her diet. Mrs. Susan used to eat a lot of processed foods, fast food, and rarely ate vegetables and fruits. However, after a routine health checkup, she discovered signs of colon cancer. She began to change her diet, switching to eating more leafy greens, fruits, and whole grains. Along with that, she increased her exercise and engaged in activities to reduce stress. After a few months, she felt healthier and continued to maintain her healthy eating habits. This helped reduce her cancer risk, and she even showed signs of recovery from her initial condition. One of the simple yet incredibly effective habits to reduce cancer risk is to avoid exposure to toxins. Think about staying away from cigarettes, limiting alcohol intake, and, if possible, minimizing exposure to chemicals in your work or living environment. Protecting your skin from the sun is also crucial, as UV rays can cause skin cancer. Always remember to wear sunscreen when outdoors, even if it's cloudy. Along with a healthy diet, maintaining an active lifestyle also helps reduce cancer risk. Keep moving, lose weight if necessary, and find ways to maintain a positive mindset. When we reduce stress and improve our quality of life, our immune system becomes stronger, helping to fight off illness, including cancer. We've talked about heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Now, let's turn to a condition that many of us don't pay enough attention to, but that has a huge impact on health and longevity: diabetes. Diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, is one of the leading causes of serious health issues like heart disease and stroke. Although diabetes can be hereditary, if you manage your lifestyle, you can reduce your risk of developing this disease. Let's take the example of Mr. John, 78 years old, who has been living with type 2 diabetes for many years. Mr. John didn't regularly check his blood sugar levels and didn't pay much attention to his diet, which made his diabetes difficult to manage. However, after he changed his eating habits, exercised regularly, and paid closer attention to his health, he was able to lower his blood sugar levels and felt much more energetic. This not only helped him control his diabetes, but also reduced the risk of developing diabetes-related conditions like heart disease. One of the best ways to prevent diabetes is to maintain a healthy weight. If you have unhealthy eating habits or don't stay active, your body may lose its ability to process blood sugar effectively, leading to diabetes. Therefore, it's important to maintain a balanced and healthy diet, rich in fiber from whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Avoid processed foods and fast food as much as possible, as they contain a lot of sugar and unhealthy fats. In addition to diet, one of the key factors in preventing diabetes is physical activity. Even just walking for about 30 minutes each day can help improve your body's ability to use insulin, thus reducing the risk of diabetes. A light and regular exercise routine can also help you maintain a healthy weight and improve cardiovascular health. Diabetes can have serious effects on your health, but with small changes in diet and lifestyle habits, you can significantly reduce the risk of developing this disease. Finally, we cannot ignore another important factor that affects the health and longevity of older adults: brain aging and related diseases, such as Alzheimer's. This is a concern that many people have as they grow older, and indeed, brain aging can lead to memory loss and cognitive problems. However, studies show that there are many ways to protect your brain and slow down this process. Mrs. Carroll, 80 years old, has always maintained a habit of reading and engaging in intellectual activities. Although she has experienced some early signs of brain aging, by maintaining these habits, she has slowed down the process of memory decline and always kept her mind sharp. Additionally, she also focused on supplementing her diet with omega-3 and reducing stress, which has helped her continue to maintain good brain health. One of the simplest ways to keep your brain healthy is to maintain intellectual activity. Try engaging in activities that stimulate your brain, such as reading, solving puzzles, learning a new language, or participating in brain games. These activities not only help you maintain mental sharpness, but also reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Additionally, maintaining other healthy habits, such as eating well, getting enough sleep, and reducing stress also greatly benefits brain health. A diet rich in omega-3s, found in salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, can help protect brain cells and support memory. Now that we've discussed the main causes of health problems after age 75, heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, and brain aging, there is one more important factor we haven't covered: vitamin and mineral deficiencies in the body. Many people, as they age, tend to experience deficiencies in essential vitamins and minerals, which can lead to serious health issues if not addressed promptly. So, how do we maintain the necessary levels of vitamins and minerals in the body? A diverse and balanced diet is the key. You should include foods rich in vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B12, essential nutrients that help maintain bone health, boost the immune system, and support nerve function. Additionally, adding omega-3 rich foods like salmon, mackerel, and nuts will help reduce inflammation and support brain health. However, if you find it difficult to get all these nutrients solely from your diet, taking supplements may be a reasonable option. But before starting any vitamin or mineral supplements, be sure to consult with your doctor to ensure that you are supplementing correctly and with the right dosage. One essential factor in life is sleep. As we age, the quality of our sleep tends to decrease. This can affect overall health and increase the risk of conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, and even diabetes. Therefore, to maintain good health, you need to ensure that you get quality sleep. To improve sleep, try to establish a fixed sleep routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Avoid using electronic devices, such as phones or computers, at least 30 minutes before bed, as the blue light from these devices can disrupt your natural sleep cycle. Creating a quiet and comfortable environment in your bedroom is also crucial to help you easily fall into deep sleep. Another factor that many people overlook when talking about senior health is social connection. Studies show that people with good social relationships, who participate in community activities and maintain close relationships, tend to live longer. The feeling of being loved and connected to others not only helps us feel happy, but also reduces stress and improves mental health. Take time to meet with friends, join social groups, or even just call a loved one. While we are all busy with life, Connecting with others will help you feel happy and maintain a positive mood, which is very important for protecting overall health. To conclude this video, I want to emphasize that maintaining health in old age is not something too difficult or requiring too many sacrifices. Small changes in lifestyle, healthy eating, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, maintaining good social relationships, and protecting your brain will make a big difference in reducing the risk of illnesses and extending lifespan. And most importantly, you need to remember that health is a journey, not a destination. Love yourself, take care of your body and mind, because you deserve to live a healthy and happy life. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below this video. I'm really looking forward to hearing your story and learning more about what you do to maintain good health in adulthood. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Wishing you good health and happiness, no matter your age. Live your life to the fullest.